And as we were talking earlier, cool ring entrance music. Now that's one that's going to get you pumped up. And as we see right there, Arturo Papa Tanguma making his way to the cage. 5'8", has been fighting mixed martial arts since 2017. 3-0 in mixed martial arts, starting off his career very successful. Has one knee bar victory, one TKO victory, and his very last fight in September of 2018 was a decision victory over Edward Gonzalez. And that was at Fury Fighting Championship 26. Another Fury Fighting Championship veteran looking for another victory here.
Yeah, I believe the background story, Tanguma is a lifelong martial artist, been doing a lot of martial arts since a kid, transitioned into MMA, being coached by MMA veteran Richard Odoms at Submission Concepts. This kid's been around the gyms growing up. It's really, really, really neat to see such a young kid, 3-0, coming in with a strong martial arts background.
Yeah, 18 years of age, lifelong martial artist, as you say, should have a lot of confidence, nothing to lose out there.
Right, absolutely. The only difference that I think going from being a very young man, maybe you can, I don't know if you can relate or you understand this, Todd, but if you ever had that experience, but I mean, he's 18, he's still very much a young boy, and he's fighting a man that's closer to 30 than you are. It's a big difference in like man strength, I guess, versus young boy strength, Like big brother, little brother, I guess,
No, yeah, he's still developing.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a man yet. Or jokingly, they would say his nuts hasn't dropped yet, You're fighting a man. I saw that in boxing a lot. I see a lot of guys do very well in the amateur ranks, and they get in the pro ranks and they fight a man. It's just different power, different structure of the bones. So this would be a good one, though.
As we saw, Tanguma ready for action and making his way to the cage, Richard Palacios.
And Tanguma looks really calm, really relaxed over there talking to the commentator. He's relaxed. He's worried about his sign. I mean, yeah, lifelong martial arts. This kid's got a lot of confidence, a lot of spunk in him. He's been around. He's definitely got a lot of confidence.
And we see him waiting for the arrival of Palacios to enter the cage.
Palacios, one of these Southside Fight Club fighters, man. These guys are tough, man. Tough, action-packed fighters. They always bring it to the cage.
And then we see Palacios getting the final touches to get prepared for the cage.
Yeah, win, lose, or draw, these Southside Fight Club's fighters, man, they bring it. I think Palacios, I've refereed a few of his fights as well as Tanguma. These guys are action-packed fighters. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah, Palacios' last fight was a unanimous decision victory over the man we saw earlier today who scored a body shot knockout, Jackson Parks. And that was in June of this year at Fury Fighting Championship San Antonio. His other two victories were also due to strikes. So he's only been to the decision once and has stopped his other two opponents. So it should be probably expected to be the match of the night for amateur fights tonight.
Yeah, like I said, they're both undefeated. They both want to probably make a stake at, who's going to probably turn pro next. Going with a strong win at the pro ranks. I mean, it's going to be a good fight, good matchup.
Once again, we want to thank all of our streamers on watching live at home from Fight TV. This is our last amateur fight of the night before we move on to the main card. I am Todd Moore, calling the action here with Nick Gonzalez, Eric Garcia Promotions, Fury Fighting Championship 38. And then we see Richard Palacios entering the cage. And he is ready for action.
Nice show of sportsmanship there. They touch gloves before the bout officially starts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series featherweight division, featuring 2 undefeated fighters. Somebody's O has got to go.
I was waiting for him to say that.
Introducing first fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, he weighed in officially at 140.6 pounds. Representing Submission Concepts, his amateur record is 3 victories, no defeats. This is Arturo Papa Tanguma.
Papa, I wonder how he got that nickname. It's potato in Spanish. Not really shaped like a potato.
He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in officially at 142 pounds. Fighting out of the Southside Fight Club. Three victories, no defeats. This is Richard Palacios. Ruben Carrion.
Referee Ruben Carrion with the final instructions between the Battle of the Unbeatens.
Somebody's always got to go.
Got Arturo Papa Tanguma taking on Richard Palacios. And this fight is officially underway. Once again, southpaw versus conventional matchup. All of our amateur fights tonight have been southpaw versus conventional.
Ooh, nice body kick from Tanguma. Palacios look like he's filling him out still.
Already I can see a lot of relaxation from these fighters. They feel at home there in the cage.
Palacios go for takedown. Oh, nice hip toss by Tanguma.
Good whizzer there. Into the throw there by Tanguma.
Let's see if Palacios can sneak out the back. He's got one underhook going. Still there he goes, going for the back.
Trying to muscle himself up there.
Yeah, Tanguma doing a real good job of keeping hip pressure on him.
And now he's got both of Palacios' arms strapped, crossface, trying to put him on his back.
Oh,
this is opportunity to land some very irritating shots to the face. Not quite in the position to land something super hard right now.
Nothing damaging, but he's racking up the points. He's staying busy, controlling that arm.
Trying to transition to mount.
Yeah, Tanguma's doing a great job in this position. Staying busy, keeping control as well.
Palacios has that half butterfly guard into underhook, but got transitioned right to mount. Tanguma now landing the punishment. Palacios is in a really bad position. Can Tanguma finish this?
He's trying to stay strong with that hook.
Needs to watch out for the armbar.
Oh.
Good hustle there by Palacios, but he's not out of trouble yet. Armbar attempt by Tanguma. Can he finish this?
He's got control of his hands, so see if he blasts out of it, pulls out of it, kind of muscles out of it.
Palacios done a good job in stacking him up right now.
Yeah.
Now he's relaxing.
Tanguma's hips are still very smothered. He hasn't extended the armbar yet. He's got it. But
right there, Tanguma has the arm, trying to maybe put it under his arm.
Oh,
and now he's transitioning to
triangle.
triangle.
Nice. Oh.
Triangle transition.
Nice exchange there. Palacios did a really good job. Palacios did a real good job of escaping those submission attempts.
Yeah. Palacios recognizing it. Now he's in top position. Let's see what he can do from it.
Tanguma goes to double leg, presses him against the cage, bulling him against the cage.
Tanguma now seeing if he can scoop out that hip, see if he can reach across and grab that far ankle. Explosive fight so far between these two unbeaten fighters.
Palacios has been relaxed right now. Keeps that whistling.
A lot of scrambling
Back
for
to his
position.
feet.
Palacios trying to muscle himself back to his feet, and he does.
Tanguma's staying all over him. Oh, nice knee to the body by Tanguma.
Over underhook position by these two fighters.
Palacios turning back over, got him against the fence now. See what he can do here. But Tanguma's staying busy, throwing little rabbit punches there to the body.
Tanguma has the head, but he's not in a great position for control. But now he is with that. He has to look out there for a crucifix. There's no neck cranks in the amateur fights, so. But Tanguma taking advantage of that, trying to land some body shots.
And Palacios with the knee strong through the middle too. Wasn't letting him get off that fence. He was really pressuring him on that fence.
A lot of action in that first round between these two unbeaten fighters.
I think they give that round to Tanguma. What do you think?
I'd have to give a pretty significant edge to Tanguma. He scored the mount position, got the superior grappling positions in the first 2 minutes of the fight. Palacios, though, still in it, was able to scramble out and score some positions of his own, but it was just too little too late.
Yeah. Tanguma came out real strong. I was a little surprised to see that, to be honest. I mean, he's trying to send a message to Palacios.
Yeah, the 18-year-old phenom.
Kid,
looking comfortable out there.
But also, Palacios is still very much in the fight. He's, was never. I mean, he's in danger, but never took any really damaging shots. He just kind of got outpositioned and outworked. He might, be back there getting, word from his coaches. Like, hey, man, you need to go out. This kid is no joke. We need to step it up,
So now we got to see, will the 26-year-old Richard Palacios try to impose himself and big brother, the young 18-year-old Arturo Papa Tanguma.
Let's go, Potato. I call him Papa.
Yeah, potato. Pro wrestling, man, he said potato somebody when you give somebody a really hard shot. So maybe that's where he got the nickname Papa.
Might have been. Let's see, Palacios comes out. Tanguma in the middle. Some of that martial arts background with kicks and switching the stance by Tanguma.
These two trying to exchange kicks. kick wars.
Ooh, nice kick to the body.
Oh,
Oh,
side kick. I love that technique by Tanguma. And he crowds right into Palacios with it. Tanguma coming out aggressive, already picking up where he left off.
Yeah, right back to that same position. Got him pressed against the cage. Controlling him there.
See, Palacios can score with this reversal and put himself in a better position.
Nice knee to the body.
If I was Palacios' corner, I'd be telling him now is the time.
Yeah.
He needs to make a statement right now.
You know, I was kind of noticing that in the beginning of the round. I thought he was kind of waiting for Tanguma, and I don't think with 3-minute rounds you can't really wait. You know, you got to go out there and press the action. And that's what Tanguma did, and you know he's been, I think, in control of the round so far.
That position that the fight ended in the first round with the crucifix, that's a dangerous position that Tanguma could score a good neck crank submission if this was a pro fight. But in these amateur rules, there's no neck cranks, no heel hooks, and no elbows to the face. Referee Ruben Carrion taking a close look, seeing if he needs to restart the action. See a stalemate happening thus far.
Yeah, we don't got 3 minutes. We don't have a lot of time to work, but Palacios might be trying to go for a takedown here.
Palacios seeing if he can drag down Tanguma to the floor. Tanguma there is able to transition into an underhook.
Snuck his arm back up.
Oh, and Palacios tries for a drag now. Ends up pulling Tanguma on top of him.
Tanguma's hipping over real strong, though. He's back on top.
Man, that is the risk with that drag now.
You miss those takedowns, yeah, you end up in a bad position.
Let's see if he can grab the ankle and transition that into a deep half guard sweep.
Yeah, he needs to explode out. Palacios needs to explode out.
Palacios keeping that single leg, pulling it in tight. He's in position where he can finish it.
Go around the back, take out, whoa. Sneak out the back. Tanguma's got a strong
nice,
wizard, man.
good hips there by Tanguma, using that wizard to muscle over Palacios. Straight to the mount position once again. Oh, now he's landing some good shots from the mount. Referee looking close to the action, and the referee, Ruben Carrion, stops the fight. Your winner, Arturo Papa Tanguma, improves to 4-0. Richard Palacios not happy with that decision.
Well, you know, that's kind of the danger of it, man. And
well, they told them earlier in the rules meeting that the amateur fights, they're going to take care of them.
Shots. Yeah. I mean, they're amateurs. Yeah, they're amateurs. You know, there's no reason for them to go out there blood and guts, you know.
Yeah, I'm happy with that stoppage. Yeah, I think that Palacios possibly could have went on, but at the amateur level, there's no need to take that risk. And he was taking some decent shots there.
To the referee, though, he was trying to transition over from that getting hit, transitioning over. And, you know, the referee stops it. But, you know, he's an amateur, man. He's going to get back to the drawing board. He'll come back.
Yeah, I probably would have let it go on for a little bit longer, but
I would have if I was the referee. I mean, he was transitioning, you know. He was taking some shots, but they weren't devastating shots, you know. But, I mean, look, he's still there arguing with the referee. But, yeah, you know, once the referee calls a fight, that's it, man. There's no going back.
Yeah.
You know, he's explaining, I was turning over, trying to get – he was in a bad position.
And he was.
Yeah.
But, you know, Tanguma at that point was, you know, taking over the fight, had been in most of the control of the fight at that point.
Yeah.
You know, I think every fighter deserves to be given that opportunity, but at the amateur level, it's hard to argue.
Exactly, yeah. There's no reason for these kids to, you know, go take more damage than they should. I mean,
like that one, the championship fight that we called that one time with a really quick stoppage. Now, that one was one where...
Oh, the questionable stoppage, yeah.
Ruben Carrion stops this one 2 minutes, 39 seconds in a round number 2. Declaring their winner, Arturo.
And Palacios being a really good sport, you know. Palacios being a real good sport, you're giving a round of applause as well.
Yeah.
You know, we heard some boosts in the crowd, but that fight you were talking about, that was the lightweight championship fight.
Oh, yeah,